Look at Tripp's beautiful house, man.
It's a sight for sore eyes.
No, man, it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful house.
Is it?
Yes, only a true architect can make this.
Let's take a little tour of it. All right, we got nice little stairs leading up. Got a waterfall that drenches you the moment you walk in. All right, we got 1,000,000,000 stairs. Got a tree that is uprooting from the floorboards. We have a chest in the ground, so you have to lay down to pretty much see what's in there. You got a little crafting table and furnace as structural support. You walk in here, it's an empty hallway with no lights. Go in here, you have a leakage I just seen. One little torch. A very weird room. I mean, what all could you fit in here? Back to the dark hallway, up these stairs. Lead to another hallway, and to the right you have an unfinished part of the house that leads out to the ground and has the rails are broken, and then you come back into the hallway, and this side is just a patio that leads out to uh, a pool made of dirt, and you got cows, hostages, chest with nothing in it, a little farm top of his waterfall that you could slip and fall and die. um, it's a hazard. OSHA would be all over that. Come over here. Back into the hallway, upstairs, unfinished, all unfinished. Up here is just another fucking giant patio that looks into the fucking side of the mountain. There's no view. It's just dirt, stone. It's a nice little house. I think it'd go for maybe, I'm gonna put it around the range of 180, 230K. Great house. Even got a skeleton horses. What houses do you see on fucking Willow.com that has a skeleton horse that comes with it?
Willow.com.
It's a great house. I think it's worth a lot of money. I think it's undervalued. There's no previous deaths in it. Nothing bad's ever happened. It's got a little leak from the pool upstairs that's just dirt surrounding water.
Why does my controller keep losing connection?
It's great. It's a great little place. My house is awesome. My house is probably worth, I would say, ballparking it, 1 mil, 2 mil. Got llamas. It's got a zoo
Is
in
the,
here.
is the farm included?
The farm is
And the
actually
cow dungeon?
the cow dungeon secret. I think I'll have to plug that up. I don't think that it's a part of Zillow's website to have a cow sex dungeon. So I'll probably have to fill this up with industrial equipment. It does have, however, a little underway that leads to this very beautiful farm that freezes. It's beautiful lantern. It's got a fence. Nothing's ever gonna get in it. It's got sugar cane, so if you want to make candy, it has a lot of potatoes, so you have the option to make vodka if you're into that kind of stuff. And then if you come here, you do not get the horse. The horse is not included, but there is a fence if you want to put anything in there. Horses, animals, slaves, whatever you're into. And you come in here. It's got plenty of lighting, windows. You can see 360 view. Nobody sneaking up on you. Come up here is your room. It's the master bedroom. There are no guardrails, but who are you gonna sue if you fall off? Can't sue yourself. Can't sue me. You got chests up here, crafting table. You got your nice little bed, little clock in case you don't know what time it is. But here it's always the same time, 9 a.m. in the morning, never changes. You got a clothes stand here. Purple beds, lavender, silk, all included. And then you come down here, and it's a little room. It's got paintings from Leonardo da Vinci. I bought them on eBay. Well, it's not really eBay. It's called like Wish, but I'm pretty sure it's eBay. And then you got books over here. You got a whole library down here. You got this magic book that's I'll include it for an extra 50K. In this chest you got a billion books that are children books, and here's nothing. It's nice. It's a nice little getaway spot. 1 mil. I'll even take 2 mil.
I'll even take 2 though.
Got everything you need.
What do you think Tracer's house is worth?
Go look at it. Let's go give it a little tour.
Daryl's old house.
So starting off here, you do have a bridge that comes from that house to here. It's pretty nice. The person who built it is really shitty, but you know it comes included. Nothing we can do about that. It's got a nice view. You got a bunch of trees. You got flowers. You got a dirt path. Nothing. You don't have to worry about anything. You know, it's got a little tree farm in case you're into cutting trees. But you know, you start off here at the very bottom. You do have this very rocky terrain. It's very awful to look at. And then here you get a little room. It's a guest room. I don't think it really matters. Anybody can live here. Your friends, family, slaves, whoever. It doesn't matter. And then we'll check out that room later. It's a little special. And you got these stairs that lead up to another layer. It has a hot tub. Very nice hot tub. It freezes, but you know, it's another view. You can look at this house. You can look at the river down there. Look at the bridge, so no one's gonna sneak up on you on that bridge. You can always look at it. You got another view of the tree farm. Then you come up here, and this is where it gets interesting. You have a whole garden with a skeleton horse. You have 2 skeleton horses that I will include for 50, 75K, whatever I'm feeling that day. You get a couple trees, some torches, light it up. You know, it's a pretty nice open area. Your kids can play out here. You can whip your slaves out here, whatever you want to do, whatever you're into. Now, out here is the grand family room. You got these right here, little mannequins. You put your clothes up. You know, you got a crafting table. You got a little family entertainment system where you just look at this painting because TVs aren't real. And you got here, and you got another view of the garden. You got so many views. You can view the garden, you can view the neighbors. You can look at the river down below. You know, it's got a couple plants I'll keep those for free. Plants aren't worth a whole lot. Then you get the little kind of base area, not necessarily basement, but just under the house. You know, you got a couple furnaces, cookers, this plant, some more plants. You got another view all around. No one's sneaking up on you. Then you get, you know, this little entrance. You can see the guardian. And then boom, you're in the master bedroom. It's got 1 bed. The cat's not included. Sorry. You know, you got food in here. You can store whatever you want and all this. This is a bunch of junk. Furnace, you know. And then, you know, here's the coolest part. You get this painting. When anybody walks in here, there's like, whoa, cool. That's a painting on the wall. But if you go through the painting, it's another basement. You got your own library. You know, you can read, do whatever. You got an anvil, some chests to steer. You got a whole bunch of storage. You could literally tear down your house that you're selling to buy this place and store it in this basement. Then you got this secret room. You know, you got this secret room. You get a pit of lava. Don't know if that's safe, but, you know, it's surrounded by stone. Stone isn't necessarily flammable. And then, boom, you got a whole other room and a portal to a different dimension. How many houses have you ever seen that has a portal to a different dimension? None. So, you know, that's already going to rank it up a couple mil. You know, and not every house has that. Then you're right. You're back to the farm. So technically, you know, it's got a flow to it. You don't have to run around to get to a certain place. Anywhere you go, you have multiple ways to get to where you want to go. You know, so if you go back up here, you know, say you're up here and you're hungry. Well, lucky for you, this house comes pre-included with a nice farm, a very good farm. You know, it's got melons, wheat, carrots, potatoes, sweet berries surrounding it. So the sweet berries act as kind of like barbed wire, so no one's gonna get in there. No foxes, no rabbits, whatever's trying to take your meal. You got the sign that says something. And then you got a panda garden. You know, pandas are exclusive to China, but we're not in China, but we have them. You know why? Because we have contractors, we have people we know from insides, and we got you a fucking panda. So that's gonna already rank up the price a couple mil. You know, the only other person that I think has a panda is maybe Kanye West, so you'll be up there with him. And then you got you got a picnic area, you got a little grill area. You can grill with your friends, or you can grill your slaves, whatever you're into. And you can come down here. You know, you got a nice little park, kind of. You know, you just walk down here, walk your kids down here, walk your slaves, whatever. You know, and then you got your neighbor's house over there, and then you got another bridge that leads to the neighbor's house in case you want to see him or enslave him, whatever you're into. And then, you know, it's got chests, storage out here, whatever you want to do. You can walk down this hill straight to the sea. So I'm gonna give you a good deal on this. I'm gonna say, you know, 3.5 mil right now in cash. You can have it today. Move you in, keys included. Change the locks, whatever. Another house we have for sale is this house. Oh my god, llamas. I have to remember that. So we're gonna start off at the bee farm. It has a whole bee farm / garden. You walk in here, you got bees. You have unlimited honey. You can sell them. Have a little, you know, a little like a stand. Sell honey to the neighbors. You got flowers in here. Everything you ever need. Kids can play in here. Slaves can play in here. Clean up, whatever. You know, you come out here. You got a nice view to some jungle trees with cocoa beans. Whatever you want to do. You got a nice farm. Very nice farm. You got lanterns. You can see everything. It's got melons, pumpkins, potatoes, and wheat. You know, anything you could really ask for. You can make anything in here. Now we're gonna move on to the house. Got a nice patio. You know, plenty of room to set up a grill or set up whatever you want. You know, set up chairs, watch the sun go down, whatever. And then you come in here, and here is the basement of the house. It's kind of empty, but you know, feel free to, you know, fill it up whatever you want to. You know, you can put chairs in here, TVs, knickknacks. You can even put like sex-related stuff down here, make it a sex dungeon, you know, whatever you're feeling. But right now we do have a jukebox in here with one single record disc. He just listens to the same song over and over. He's got a clothes rack, you know, to hang his hat down when he's done for work. And then you come up here, and you got this whole nice little place. Now, legend has it was modeled after a church, but he says it's not a church. But you know, it's very beautiful. You got, you know, light coming in. You can see everything. Plenty of storage. You know, crafting tables, food stations, kitchens, anvils, whatever you need. There's a bird. So it's very nice. You know, pretty awesome. And then he has more with it. Come out here, walk out here, go over here. Next to his farm, he has his slave company. There are slaves that sit there day in, day night, never leaves. But he does feed them, shelter them, all that good stuff. He's not terrible to them. But you know, these slaves build him these iron golems, and then he melts the iron golems into iron. So if you buy this place, it's got unlimited iron, whatever you want to do. You know, he even has beds for these villagers to look at, not actually sleep on, because that would be too good. It's just kind of like to tease them that their bed is so close, but they'll never reach it. So he's got that going for him. And then over here, he's got his little mad scientist laboratory, you know, brewing stands for make potions. And here he's got the dildos growing next to lava, whatever you want. You know, water that freezes. He's got cauldrons of water, chests full of miscellaneous items. And then you come down here, you know, he's got enough room to store every single slave on the planet. So you can have as many as you ever wanted, or whatever you want to store down here. Goes on for miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. So, you know, you can do whatever you want. It's got chests, it's got storage down here, it's got ore down here you can mine, have your slaves mine, give them something to do during the day. So he's got plenty of stuff. Keeps going down. You know, ballparking it, I would say two and 3/4 mil. You know, cash now, right now, maybe like 2.5 mil.
That's too low. That iron farm is worth at least 5 mil. Based off the damn work I had to do for that first.
Anybody can make a iron farm.
Okay, I want to go see them. I just want to see them go fucking get the villagers for it. And they wish they had it pre-included in their house.
You know, we have stairs with no railing, so that is a safety issue. We have plants growing out of the railing or stairs, so that is also a safety issue. Someone could trip and fall and die. We have weird glowing torches that I don't like. He does have some plants. He's got some plants, some flowers growing. You know, try to add the decorative aspect to it. Down here, we have full stone, cobblestone, and loom, so he makes, you know, dresses, you know, very girly type of stuff. Plenty of storage for whatever the fuck he grabs. He's got very dirty stairs. He's never cleaned in his life. Very dirty and empty. It's full empty. He's ready to sell it right now. He's got weird little bar tables that just hang there. So if you want to make a bar and a backwards bar, because, you know, people can't really sit in front of that, that'd be awesome if you want to do that. He does have windows. You can see outside. And you can see, you know, that mansion over there that one day someone will buy. Out here is just you may fall and die. There are no guard sailings. There's no room up here, so just be careful. It does have a ladder that goes all the way to the top and has a campfire on it and very, very odd sounding roof. So I feel like sometimes all he does is come up here and do jingles.
He's writing the next Christmas song.
That's what he does. If you ever wonder who wrote Jingle Bells, he was the producer. Starting off, he has this little area down here he likes to fish off of. You know, he fishes a lot. He has this little kind of like picnic area, gazebo type thing going on. You know, his cooker, his crafting table. He's got storage down here full of bullshit. The cool thing about this little area is that he has this little trap door, very secretive. You can go in, and this is where he bangs every slave he gets. You know, a lot of people around here have slaves. It's a free country. You can see the fishies. You know, it's very dark. No one's ever going to see you down here, so it's very discreet and very secretive. He's got one bed, the one twin bed, and he's got the Green Bay Packers colors going on. He's very Green Bay Packers color fan, but you can change that. Carpets are removable. So if we come back up here, you know, he got nice stairs. I'll give him that. He's got nice stairs, nice little fence. You're not going to fall off anytime soon. Your kids aren't going to fall off. Slaves aren't going to escape. Any of that. It's got nice decorations, flowers, bushes. You know, very pretty, very step up from the last house we seen. In here, it's got purple in here, so he likes the Titans, or not the Titans. He likes the Green Bay Packers and the Vikings. He's very NFL related fan. So anything you get here is gonna be NFL. He's got 2 dogs that may come included. You know, maybe $50 extra. We'll throw him in without his knowledge. A lot of barrels because he's a fisherman. A saw cutter, so in case you want to torture your slaves and give them something to think about when they actually cry. You know, he's got a top little place up here. It's got a little roof. You know, sun's not gonna graze or anything, but you can always, you know, if I bought this place, I'd lay some beds out here and tan right to the sun. That never moves ever. So you know that'd be very nice. It's a very nice home. I'd say maybe 550K. Oh, we missed some. He's got a little garden, or not garden. Little play area out here. You know, he's got enough room for your kids to play around. You know, slaves to stretch their legs, sit down and make s'mores, all that good stuff. He's got sunflowers. He's got hay over here for his slaves, and that's what he feeds them. It's a nice little house. I say ballpark 650K. Couch right now, maybe doing 500K.
Wait, hold on. This is very dangerous over here, Tyler.
Oh, you're right. See, he did forget to put in some more guardrails over here, so you could fall to your death. So I'm gonna say that with restrictions and stuff, I'm gonna have to go with the 400K. You know, that very knocks down the price. Safety is all about what we care about here. Safety for you, safety for your slaves, kids, children, wherever you know. We're all about safety here at this business. It's even got a nice little trail straight to the bridge and to people's houses, your neighbors, wherever you live by.
Ben's Hobbit Hole.
Next up, we have Ben's Hobbit Hole. It's not really a traditional house. He went unique and built his house in the side of a little hill. Very discreet. So, like, it's covered in moss. It's pretty easy to find because, I mean, there's not a whole lot of mossy areas. In the redwoods, it's usually dirt. And then here you have, you know, straight green vomit areas. You know, in here, he's got dirty floors, very dirty. He's never cleaned. He's got his pretty much, I'm guessing this is his little family room, his main room. He's got crafting table, storage, jukebox, one record. You know, he's got a dog in here. He keeps his dog locked up in his little cave. He's got flowers on his windows, so, you know, they're very dirty, very dusty. And then he has this little Star Trek kind of room that looks like it's inside the Millennium Falcon. And then you come in here, more dirty floors, you know, some storage, another portal to a dimension, a sign that says that boy Hector. I'm guessing that's his hole for the slaves. So he shoves them in there if they're being bad. It's a little timeout hole. Then if you come down here, no stairs. That's very bad for kids that fall down, break their necks. He's got no stairs. But he does down here have a little area he likes to call the sex dungeon. We'll bring you down here. It's kind of beautiful. I think he's adding more to it. See, he's left some dirt. But clearly he hasn't been here in a while. But other than that, it's nice craftsmanship. He's got nice little bricks going on. He's got lanterns. You know, he got shiny up there. It's very shiny. And I think that's about it for his place. I say ballparking it 150K. It's not the greatest place I've ever seen, but I think it's a little unique and a little more than an average home that you will find on Zillow.com. Sponsor me at Zillow.com. Nice little place.